Let's see what content I have planned for today. Already did Emoji, Random Boy, GPS 2009, Tomorrow's Pioneers. So now it is Jazzy Frazier. No. No time to worry about the past. Await the future to come at last. Hello, dudes, dudettes, and everything in between. I'm Reyes, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk. I have been pumping out content like crazy, as you can see, because I have a line of people that I'll do an episode on, and I'll treat it like the DMV. I'll call your number when I'm ready. So, the user we are discussing today is not our usual can't handle hate, attacks everyone YouTube user. She does do a lot of that, but there are things I'll be covering that almost made me throw up. Don't get me wrong, all the people I cover do that, but this is a brand new type of disgusting. I'm talking, of course, about Jasmine Frazier, also known as JazzyStar123. And thank you so much to God Please Save Us for this video suggestion. I really needed ideas. I like to think that in my brain there's always a board meeting with the boss snapping their fingers saying, ideas, throw something out there. How about Buzz Lightyear is probably faking his whole Space Ranger thing since he pretends to be a toy around Andy? No. How about a follow-up on Random Boy? That little bitch, I can't stomach him again. We could revisit your very first videos. Get the fuck out. Anyway, thank you for the suggestion. So, I am about to take you all on a journey. We are going on a road trip to a place known as Regret. I am so sorry. So, without further ado, strap yourselves in and let's get into it. Also, please, at least comment something, because I had to go through several of this girl's videos, and my brain is now the size of an ant. So please, at least tell me thank you or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, now let's get into it.
Guacamole, guacamole.
So, JazzyStar123, also known as Jasmine Frazier, was born on January 13th, 2006, making her 16 years old. She states that she's just an ordinary girl with autism and as sweet as an angel. I am going to make this perfectly clear. I am not exposing her because she's autistic. I love people who are autistic. They have a very special place in my heart, and they usually are the sweetest kids ever. I am exposing her because of her actions, and it is clear that she does know right from wrong, so I want to make that crystal clear. It's her actions, not that she is autistic. Anyway, she frequently mentions how cute she is and how amazing she is, and has the vibe of those stupid TikToks where people do those hand movements while saying things in a kawaii voice. Kinda hints at narcissism a bit, but since there's not much background to be given, let's get into why I do not like her. 1. Her Deviantart. Okay, so this isn't necessarily something I don't like, but I thought I'd mention it since it'll be kind of important for later. When researching her, I went to her YouTube and it had a link to a Deviantart account. I was like, cool, I've got a Deviantart, let's check this out. Not really for research, but because I was curious. I don't say anything bad about people's art because I've gotten some hate for mine and it does not feel good. But I don't feel as bad because she's a piece of shit. So most of it is either chibi drawings or gacha, and unless you're hand drawing gacha characters and OCs, I wouldn't consider it art per se. It's definitely creative for sure, but someone else drew things for you to put together. I swear I am not trying to bash gacha fans. Like what you like. I do not have an issue with that. It's just not my thing. You all know my style, dark horror with gore and blood. If you put our profiles side by side, there is a drastic difference. But I will say that her hand-drawn stuff, Not a fan, but her art being mediocre at best is the least of my concerns. I just thought I'd mention it because it'll come up later. 2. Zoophilia. Oh boy, I'm already getting sick to my stomach. So basically, she shipped herself with a character from something called the Banana Splits. Don't know what the fuck that is, but I do know that every character is an animal, and that is a zoophilia. She's tried to explain that she isn't a zoophile, but if you ship yourself with an animal, then that's more than enough evidence to prove that you are indeed a fucking zoophile. 3. She lies. Self-explanatory, but one example is that in her bio she says she's leaving for good, but as I'm writing this script, she reposted something on her community tab 15 hours ago. Also, she says that she's so sweet, but take a look at this video.
Baby, why is Dad so mad? I'll take it wrong to you. Wait, what? I'll take it wrong to you! Okay!
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 I hate you!
Now, I am nowhere near perfect. I get pissed off and can be a tad bit toxic at times, but the difference is that at least I can admit when I've been a bitch. Like in the description for my tutorial given to Random Boy and Logi, I put in the description that I was being a sarcastic little shit. Granted, they deserved it, but I admit to being a little sarcastic edgelord in that video. But Jazzy likes to use a high-pitched voice and cute little pigtails to distract us from the times where she rages and then pretends that she's an innocent little girl. Now, I know that some autistic individuals have trouble with their emotions, but given that Jazzy can defend herself and post on the community tab, shipping herself with a fucking animal, I think she knows right from wrong. You know how I know that? Because if you don't think you're doing something bad, why lie about it? 4. She cheated on Ivan the cartoon fan 2007. More proof that she knows what she's doing. Back in December of 2021 and January of 2022, she was cheating on this user, and I've got proof straight from the source because Ivan made a rant. Granted, he did say that using Deviantart is pathetic, which... but I trust him since he did date her after all. 5. Her fan base. Well, not much to say about this one. Her fan base is like every other toxic user's. But, for example, a user named Happy Thanksgiving Gamer Player made a video depicting himself as killing someone who came out against her. Anytime someone criticizes her, she can't take criticism, and then her fans attack, because they are toxic. I feel like I am actually dying inside. My insides look like Yellow Guy's batteries in the episode where he becomes smart after changing them. Another thing about channels such as JazzyStar and Random Boy, none of their videos are contributing anything. They're effortless. Like, I make art videos and videos to expose the truth about people. Kyrgyzstan makes awesome videos on facts about countries and based videos on awful people. Bangkok Ball makes a variety of things, one of them being this awesome instrumental that is absolutely beautiful. And God Please Save Us makes mashups and hilarious memes. Screenshots with the bot voice is not creative and does not contribute anything. You also make yourself look way worse by attacking your haters. Just ignore them. Take Taylor's advice. Shake it off. Or do what I do and listen to Wolf in Sheep's Clothing on repeat. Actually, to be honest, it might be a bit too hardcore for Jazzy and her fans. You seem like the kids that would sing the Little Einstein song in class ironically or unironically. So, Set It Off might be a bit too heavy for you. But may I suggest the classic Kids Bop 22 album? It's got all the hits from 2012, including Domino, Call Me Maybe, and a song called I Really Don't Give Two Flying Shits. Let's move on. 6, can't take criticism. Pretty straightforward. Her and her fans make videos out of anyone they can, which means I'm now on their list, and to that
Tell me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking of yourself.
Okay, so remember how I said her Deviantart was going to be kind of important for later? Okay, the reason I said it was going to be important is because I feel like she feels like she's better than everyone else and has the absolute best content that this land has to offer, that the world has to give. But then you go to her Deviantart and you see that it's not even close to being the best. I'm not trying to bash her art, but I just don't see the mentality behind how she thinks she has the absolute, best content ever in the entire world on this entire platform, like every other toxic YouTuber does. But anyway, yeah, that's why I said it was going to be important. Anyway, well, that is going to